Hey guys, I just wanted to share with you all a food prep method I'm trying right now. Well, I'm not trying it, I'm doing it. So this is what I've done. In my blender here, I have taken, oh jeez, let's knock down the bottle of cleaner. So this in here, this delicious looking concoction is 1 pound of green peas that were soaked and brought back to, I don't know, wet consistency. A couple of jars of baby spinach, a couple of jars of powdered kale, 1 jar of dehydrated cherry tomatoes, and I pre-soaked those to bring them back to a little bit of life. And then I added I separately in my coffee grinder I ground some bulgur wheat, and after that was ground I added that in here. So I got several greens plus the tomatoes plus the wheat, and then I added some eggshells. And what I'm going to do is plop them here. Now these are they're not the waxy kind of cupcake papers, they're just the thin, just like coffee filters. I'm going to pour the mixture in here. I'll show you once I do. And then pop it in my freezer. And once it's frozen, I'm going to take these out and throw them all in a Ziploc bag in my freezer. And then as I need them one at a time, I can feed them to the worms, or 2 or 3. And it's going to take up a lot less room in my freezer in a Ziploc bag than if I left, say, the cupcake bag in there. And it's going to allow me to portion control it versus having to pour all this in there right now. So hold on, let me pour. Okay, so it is much too thick to pour, and as I was taking the blade out, I saw all the fibers wrapped around it. I remembered also there is a jar of dehydrated green beans, and I also pre-soaked those, and it's too thick to pour, so I'm just gonna spoon it into these muffin cups, and I'm gonna fill them pretty good. And let me continue on and do that. Okay, here are the filled muffin cups. And so let me try to recap. What this is cherry tomatoes, green beans, green peas, kale, spinach, eggshells, and buckwheat. And it is, there might be another kind of green. I think there's one more kind, but I don't remember. One more kind of green. And I put everything in the blender together, whipped it up. Alright, I just got distracted by someone coming to my door, and I don't remember where I left off, so I'm just going to recap. There's several kinds of leafy greens, green beans, and peas, which are a starch. The peas are actually a starch. Tomatoes, ground wheat, and ground eggshells. And what I'm going to do is put the cupcake mold into the freezer, let them freeze, and then I'll take each portion out, or each cupcake in its liner out, and put it into a Ziploc bag with the liner still attached, because these are unbleached liners and the worms can eat those too. And as I need them, I will pop 1 or 2 or however many I need into each worm bin. So it has green leafy vegetables and tomatoes, and the peas are a starchy vegetable. And then we have the eggshells that are a grit, and we have the buckwheat that's also a grit, as well as a grain, a starch, a carbon. So yeah, I made all this out of things that were down in my food storage that I'm trying to go through and rotate. And once, you'll see me feed these sometime soon. Thanks for watching. As always, please give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Share my channel with anyone that you think would be interested in it. And have an awesome day.